Guys, there is some major news. In 30 days, I am going to turn 30. I am becoming old, and although I would like to think that age is just a number and it doesn't really matter, 30 is the new 20, whatever people say, it's definitely been a time where I've been thinking about what does it mean to now be in my 30s almost. In 1 month, I am going to become a 30-year-old. And I feel like my adulthood is beginning and my childhood is ending. So in the next 30 days, I'm going to try to post a video every single day where I do a few things. I'm going to relive some of the best moments and the worst moments of my 20s, just kind of as like a reflection period to think about what was good, what was bad, what had happened, how I got to where I am, how I succeeded, how I failed. I'm also going to try and do a few things that I haven't done before that I feel like you should always accomplish in your 20s. There's some exciting activities that is normally secured for your 20s that I maybe did some of and I maybe didn't do enough of. And I'm also going to try and do my final things in my 20s. So my favorite things from my 20s, I want to relive. And 1 month left. It seems really crazy, to be honest. So there are 30 days left. And part of me feels ridiculous thinking about this so much. And it hasn't just been now. I thought about doing this 3 months ago, doing like the last 100 days in my 30s. And I thought about especially turning 30 during COVID, when it's hard to go out and do all the things that we really want to do. So I am going to be sharing a lot more personal stuff with you guys for the next 30 days. It'll be a little bit less travel. Obviously, I traveled a lot in my 20s, so there will be a big focus on travel. But yeah, it's basically going to be these reflections on what it means to leave the 20s, what it means to enter into adulthood, into the 30s. So, please give me some feedback. If you're in your 20s, please tell me what are the goals that I should try and do this month so I can make sure that I get it done in my 20s. And if you're in your 30s or above, please, give me some wisdom as I enter into adulthood, what I should focus on. So yeah, I feel like it's a momentous period in life. I feel like there are some clear successes that I've had in the past decade and some failures. And so I'm going to be open and vulnerable with all of you guys, and I'm excited to share more. I know that this will be a series of videos that is mostly for those of you who have been following me for a long time, but so be it. So here we go. The last 30 days of my 20s. How can I live my 20s to the fullest, and how can I be prepared to enter into the next stage of life, into 30s? And I actually think that there's going to be a lot of really exciting surprises. I have some cool ideas of what to do, what to show you guys, things I've never shown before, parts of my life I've never exposed, but also cool new videos that I think people who don't know me yet will be excited to see. So what does it mean to grow up, to leave my 20s, to get into my 30s? These are all the questions that I want to answer. I want to engage with you guys. Write in the comments, send me messages on Instagram, do whatever. But let's celebrate this final month of my childhood together. See what happens.